Alrighty, we are live. Let me just go live over on TikTok as well. As much as I hate to. Don't think I'm going to even read TikTok comments today. Now, this should be in real time. There's still like a 5-second delay. Okay, so it says that okay, there was progress. It's definitely less delayed on YouTube right now. What's up, Helen? We went from normal latency to low latency on YouTube. The problem is I'm trying to get to ultra low latency, which is what I selected, but apparently it's not listening. I can't focus too much on this. So this is something that I have to do off stream. I'm trying everything I can, I swear. But for some reason, YouTube just likes to be delayed. Alright, I'll look into that. It should be less delayed. But still a little tiny bit delayed, unfortunately. Okay, let's start. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Mic check. Testing. 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 All right, market's about to open. Let's lock in here, ladies and gentlemen. Let's lock in. Matijuana, what's up? Okay, let's see what we got. Really low volume right out of the gate. I mean, we do have some movement into the open. Just gonna look for some levels here. By the way, I am starting today off slightly red. I tried, because people keep asking me if the strategy works in the overnight sessions, so I tried taking a trade on the overnight session and took one loss. So basically starting the day on one loser. Does that mean it doesn't work on the overnight session? No, not necessarily. All right. Here comes the open. All right, opening bell right into this demand level. Sweep of these lows probably. Are we just gonna tank like yesterday? See, I know better than to buy this today, right now. We dealt with this yesterday. So we're taking out quite a few lows. Guess we're doing it again, boys. And I will not be touching this until we settle down a little bit. This is the 15-minute chart. Look at that craziness. Why does the market keep opening and just dumping? It's in a pretty wide area of demand right now. This is a little bit of an order zone down in here. There's also a little bit of an order zone right over here. God dang it. It's the exact same thing as yesterday, just tons of order zones, which is kind of annoying. Don't think I'm touching this until we get to maybe down in here. Well, dang. Yeah, this is moving very quickly. Basically impossible to try to catch this right now. Just got to be patient here. Let's get VWAP out. Oh, look at that. Second standard deviation is where we bounced. Went into a little bit of an order zone there on the 15-minute time frame, and then also went to the lower range of the VWAP. So it makes sense why we would see some kind of reaction there. If we're taking notes from yesterday, we would assume that this isn't quite over yet, but hey, new day, new trades, right? Could be over. Who knows? Who knows? Market's random. What's up, Diadun? What up, what up? Are you guys noticing a slightly less delay today on YouTube? Or is it still the same? You probably would have made like 200. Probably even more, to be honest. Let's see how many points. 20, yeah, 30 points. Yeah. Okay, apparently my restream is crashing. Hopefully I'm still live. Dude, I'm like the king of software glitches. YouTube fix, like 4 seconds delay. Okay, perfect. And I'll try to get it down to even less. Yeah, so it went from normal latency to low latency now. I'm trying to get it down to ultra low latency, which I don't know why it's not ultra low latency, because I selected that. But we'll take what we can get. Okay, this was a crazy sweep into that demand zone, or order zone. Obviously, in hindsight, wish I would have taken that, but we know from yesterday that this thing could have easily just kept tanking freaking 10% down. So, kind of a very risky trade to take. It's only 9:35 as well, so the market just opened. So, this is like the riskiest time to try to trade. As soon as the market opens, get all the craziest moves. What's the ticker symbol? MNQ. Depends on what platform you're using. And TradingView, this is the ticker. Micros for the day. Always trade micros. There's no need to trade minis. All right. Man, look at that strong level right there. That was a nice order zone. That would have made my entire week probably. Yeah. Yeah, that's the give and take of the market open, is that it has the quickest, most riskiest moves, but it also has the best moves if you can catch them. Risk to reward, just like anything else. High risk, high reward. As we saw yesterday, high risk. Nearly blew my freaking accounts trying to catch that dip. And then somehow recovered. First time here just observing? Oh wow. Yesterday, if you were here yesterday, you would have been a subscriber for life, seeing how crazy it was. How high was the risk though? It already fell so much at open. Well, I mean, we can say that, right? In hindsight, we can say that this fell a lot, so obviously it was a buy, but guys, look at what happened yesterday. This is the exact same scenario. Look, I was buying yesterday, like probably right in here somewhere. It was the same exact scenario. You get a massive tank, it looks like it's just gonna bounce, and then just all of this. So it's tough. It's tough making that decision. On most normal trading sessions, yeah, I probably would have been all over this, but because yesterday we tanked so much, I was just a little scarred. Shorts of agony and despair. But today that order zone was so good. It was, I will admit, that was a very nice order zone. But yesterday we also had a nice order zone, I believe, right here. Like, maybe not as nice because the liquidity was a little bit further away. But like, look at that level of imbalance. But price just... So it's tough. It's a tough judgment. Tough judgment. Situations like this, are we waiting for new levels to be created because the pre-market ones have been taken out? Yeah, pretty much. That's why it's really annoying if you miss a trade with this strategy, because like I always say this, and it's so true. This strategy will give you like one monster trade per day. And if you miss that one monster trade, you kind of just have to like scalp the rest of the day. In this case, this may have been the one monster trade. Sometimes you'll get two nice trades. Okay. Wait. Okay. Ninja Trader just disconnected for some reason. Let me make sure I'm still good. I don't know how I have so many software issues for no reason. good. I never seen more than 2 nice trades with this strat per day. Yeah, it's rare because, I mean, you're always trying to trade the trend. And so, you know, the trend will only give you like 1 to 2 nice pullbacks before just continuing. But 1 to 2 good trades per day is all you need. I mean, as we've seen, I usually take multiple trades per day, but it's only those 1 or 2 that will make the entire day. You know what I mean? That's why the math works. You're basically just waiting to find those 1 or 2 trades. You don't know which one it's going to be. Which entry is going to be the massive trade? You don't know. That's why I always, you know, I'm entering a lot and I have small stop losses because I'm basically going fishing. I'm going fishing for that trade. Now, if we come back down to these lows, that may be an interesting buy as well, because now we have that liquidity resting there. The whole market probably bought in that area. The only thing that I'm a little bit worried about is that we have these lows here. So if we do break these lows, there is the risk of the market just kind of falling straight through all this, in which case I'd probably look to buy. By the way, you guys know that I have like a 3 strikes you're out rule. I might change that to 2 so that I trade less, because I think a majority of the days where I lose a lot, I'm just over trading the same zone. So I feel like if I give myself less trades, I'll have to be more picky and not just blindly. I mean, I don't blindly do it, but you know what I mean. We'll see. We'll see if I can actually stick to that. You use 7 candles for ATR? Yes, I believe so. Yeah, 7. Orange new on 16 minutes. Oh, yes, Orange news, yeah. New home sales, or existing home sales. By the way, TikTok, I'm kind of not really reading comments on TikTok today. So if you want to chat, you can either join the Discord. I read the Discord. I have the Discord open as like its own chat. Or you can join over on the YouTube. Link is in the bio. Why aren't you reading TikTok? I need energy to read TikTok comments. And today I haven't been sleeping very good because I've been moving a lot. So I just got no energy. All right, let's see what happens. Ah, man. Actually, you know what? This is fine. Let's see what happens here. Not much buying pressure yet. Probably just going to sweep the other lows. Right here. God, buying has been very stressful lately. Still not much buying pressure. All right. I saw some buying. Let's see if we can catch a bounce here. All right, break even. I need to work on this break-even thing. I get stopped out for break-even way too much. I'm going too early for sure. This would be a monster trade right now as well. The problem is that we had this massive bearish candle here, right? So I want it to be aggressive in case we were to continue lower. But no, I guess not. I guess I did not need to be so aggressive. Look at this look at that break even, dude. Are you kidding me? This happens way too often. Bobby, if you're in the chat. Look, I opened TikTok and the first comment says, shorts were so obvious, not gonna lie. That's why I don't read TikTok comments, dude. We talked about that yesterday too, but it's definitely 50-50 win or lose bigger. Yeah, I know. It's such a... But lately, it seems like... Also, good to see you on YouTube, Bobby. Lately, it's been a lot more prevalent of these break-evens. It used to be like it would either work or you're just like break right through, which is why the break-even would usually save my booty. But now it's like we almost always get that second move, takes me out for break-even, and then we go. Stay off TikTok, bro. Don't hurt your trading psychology. No, I know. That's why I'm not reading the comments, because it genuinely distracts me and makes me tilted. Oh my god, dude. This would have been a monster trade. I just got out for a break even at the bottom. Alright, I'm writing this down as a new rule. If I notice something happening too many times, I'll write it down as a rule. And now I'm writing it down as a rule. May want to buy this on a pullback. If it'll let me. Okay. God dang it, man. I was distracted writing my rule down. Oh my god, my timing. Okay. The rule that I wrote down is stick to going to a break even only after we've moved one ATR in the direction I'm trading. Which in this case would have been 17 points. Look at this buy, guys. I mean, god dang, dude. That's so frustrating. Bought the bottom, but just could not hold on to it. 16. Yeah. Adam, you caught this move. Nice. You guys literally are trading better than me. It's crazy. The chat went from not trading my strategy at all to trading my strategy better. The strat is so goated, not gonna lie. Thank you, thank you. You can only learn it here. 100% original. Even though I'm trading it like an absolute idiot right now. And I'm sure this won't be the only place it's taught forever. It's only a matter of time before the gurus catch on. Before the cult member who has, what's the word? Paranoid schizophrenia comes in and starts talking about order zones and the algorithm. What's the indicator for order zones? I don't have an indicator for order zones. I was going to work with a company to make one, but we couldn't agree on the details. So for now, no indicator. I'm sure eventually I will make one. I don't think it would be that difficult to create, but in fact, let me see if I can find that's Lux Algo. Is that free? Ew. No. Okay, let me not get distracted. Let's see what we can do here. You need to name it with your name in it, so it's always called, well, somebody's just going to call it something else, you know what I mean? That's what all these people do. They'll just rebrand it, call it something else. Should we call it the simple zones? Ooh. Dude, I need to pay attention to the frickin' charts. I'm getting way too distracted talking. See, this is where I'm tempted to just go to a break even right now. Because I'm watching it struggle. Wow, and this looks like a decent re-entry right there. That was a bottom tick stop out. And now I'm seeing some bullishness. See? Break even would have saved me there. It's tough, man. It's tough. It's really tough to find that balance. We may be going into another sell-off here. I may be getting screwed again with the sell-off. News coming up. Oh, crap. Oh, God. I think that's what just took me out, is the news. Unless... Yeah, I totally forgot about that news. Is this seriously gonna go all the way back down to break even, dude? Yeah, it is. Dude, buying has just been so freaking difficult. Every move just chops around, goes back to break even. There's just no buyers. This is going to take me out. And then that's when it's probably going to go. There it is. Dude, my trading is just so sloppy. It's ridiculous how bad I've been trading lately. Still green, but like just so unbelievably sloppy. Especially that loss that I took. That should have been a break even. That was a massive loss. Way too big of a stop loss. This is looking like it's just going to chop once again. Maybe take out some more lows. There's a little area here of imbalance. Yeah, I'm not showing the P&L window because I don't, again, I'm trying to avoid trolls and messing with my psychology. Because when I'm actually trading by myself, I don't look at my P&L. I'll show you guys at the end of the day. But it's just too much annoying pressure to have it on for now. We'll see if I change that. But for right now, it's annoying. Okay, out of that trade, that was a relatively quick one. Basically break even on the day now. Look at that. See, that's why I scalped these moves, man. They just come right back down. This may be bottom of the day, though. I'm not gonna lie. Could be. Maybe not. We still got the zone down here. Kind of want to buy here, but I can't quite find where I want to do it, because it could easily come back down in here. What's up, Timothy? God dang it. Dang it, man. Such weird price action. You get this big volume candle and then 2 consolidation candles and then a reversal back up. Usually what I would expect is just another down candle, take out these lows, and then maybe a reversal. It's been very, very tough price action lately. Andre for Reals, thank you for the heart. Explain your strat. It's in the free Discord and free bootcamp, my man. Link in bio or description. Ah, man. What's your thought process now, Corey? 1 second, I'm just catching up on the Discord. My thought process is that I took another break-even trade down here and missed the move. That's 2 today. 2 today. Alex did the same thing. Yeah, man, I need to... I think I know what I'm going to do to kind of find a balance. Because we saw... You know what's hilarious? Is that as we spoke about my break-even trades, the next trade after I missed that big move because of going to break-even, the next trade I took, I used a massive stop loss because of the ATR. It was a big ATR. And then I didn't move it to break even. I just kept it at that massive stop loss. And then, of course, went all the way down and hit that stop loss. But I think I know what I'm going to do to... I think what I'm going to do is instead of going to a break even, I'll just tighten the stop loss a bit but I won't go to break even necessarily. I'll just move the stop loss up, maybe to risk below the lows or something like that, you know. Because this trade right here, this is what I'm talking about. Like, that was a massive stop loss. Here to there. 17 points. I never take 17-point losses, but I was trying not to go to break even too quickly. I always say the market hears you. The market hears you when you try something, it'll know. News at 10:30 as well. I don't think there's any big news. I think it's probably yellow news if I had to guess, right? And we're coming right back down. Story of the market's life lately. Just small moves up, big moves down. I do think this might be bottom of the day, so I might try to get a long entry somewhere back down here. This does have the potential to be long or bottom of the day, in my opinion. Live is 3 minutes slower. Yeah, I know. It's a little bit better than last live, but I don't know what's the issue, honestly. Okay, I think I'm gonna try this here. Well, not I think, I know I'm trying it because I'm in the frickin' trade. That's literally just to get me green on the day so I don't lose my mind. It's probably a very, very early profit target, but that should put me green on the day, which puts me a little bit at ease, gives me a buffer. I started the day red before the day even started, so because I took a trade at like 7 p.m. last night. I'm fully aware that was a stupid move to make. But sometimes you gotta make stupid moves for the sake of your sanity. It's called mental capital. You gotta protect your mental capital, which is why I'm not reading TikTok comments either. Oh, that's beautiful, the way that price wicked down just to get me out. And now it's going back up. Huh? Now it's going back down. Alright, so I'm green on the day now, which lets me have some room to play with. Not a big green day by any means. But look at this chop, dude. My God. Only place that I may be interested in longs again would be maybe if we take out this little low that we made. Man, look at that tiny little trade. It's kind of sad. Dang Cackle, or dang Adam, nice trades. You're trading really well, jeez. Here's Adam's trades in the Discord. Got a nice 3.8 wrist reward, wow. And then a 2 wrist reward. Good shite, Adam. This week after 10 a.m. is just chop, man. Yep. It's been the same thing every day. Just dump, chop. You know what? Because it's the same thing every day, let's take a look at previous price action. 10 a.m. We had a nice bounce. That bounce is where we all made money, right? And then from 10:30 to basically noon, we got nothing but chop. And then the market woke up later in the day, which is how I finished green yesterday. I think I took a buy right here, and incredibly I missed this entire move. It was a little scalp, like buy here, sell there, which is freaking crazy, dude. That's the craziest part about this strategy is that I'm trading it terribly and it's still working. So imagine once I polish it up, once it's all polished and optimized, I mean, it should be pretty crazy. God dang it. Yeah, not too surprisingly, I sold too soon on that little trade that I took. The Discord is quite active this morning, huh? Both the NQ and MNQ just came shy of this imbalance area. Which means I am open to a long if we come all the way back there. I'm not sure if we will though. Like I said, we may have done bottom of the day. I think now we're more than likely going back up towards VWAP. So yesterday we made a bottom at 10, and then we pretty much went back up to VWAP. Today we made our bottom at 10. So if we're gonna do what we've been doing, technically we should be on the back end of this move now and just kind of cruise up to VWAP. Now, it doesn't have to happen, as I'm sure we're all aware. Now what time do you anchor your VWAP? I do it to the session. So if you go to the VWAP and you go to input session here. Are you looking for shorts since in the lower half of VWAP? It's possible. I won't write it off. I mean, we're kind of in an order zone right now, a matter of fact. A bearish order zone. But I would rather go long. If I see the price looking really heavy, maybe I'll take a short. I'll play it by ear. You should also add the 9 EMA and 15 EMA. Yeah, EMAs I've never really had too much use for other than identifying a trend. But now I have VWAP. VWAP pretty much helps me identify the trend. And it also helps me identify when we're overextended, so it's like a double whammy. Ooh. Getting some movement now. Look at that bearish order zone. Held up nicely. So if we sweep through this low into this area here, could be an interesting long. Technically, this is even an order zone. It's just super small. Which is what I've been complaining about this whole week. Is that we just get into this really small range and then we get these really small order zones. And they're very difficult to trade. I'm gonna wait for something more like this, if we can get it. If you guys aren't already in the free Discord, if you're new to trading, advanced trader, whatever you may be, the Discord is free and packed with value. Got cooked this morning. I feel you. Yesterday I got absolutely destroyed in the morning, which is why I was very cautious this morning. A little too cautious. Missed massive trades. That's how it goes, right? When you get screwed over, or you get screwed over, and then when you try to not get screwed over, that's when it actually works out. That's just part of trading, right? Not seeing much buying. That was good buying right there. God dang, dude, I can't catch that. That's too fast. God dang it, man. That's the other thing about this strategy. You gotta be really quick. You gotta be super quick. Why don't you always show the tick chart for the stream? Because then I would have two screens like this, and it's just messy. God, man. I don't know if we're going to get a pull back down. If we do, I'll try to buy, but it happens so fast. God dang it, man. Like I said, I'm trading so sloppy. I'm missing trades left and right. Too slow. Just break-even trades and missing the big trades. It's like, God, dude. And I don't know if it's because of the streaming or if it's because of other things. But it's very annoying. Okay, well that's very aggressive selling now, which is making it hard to execute. I'm a mess. I'm a mess right now. I'm a freaking mess. that was just me being stupid. I just wasn't pulling the trigger. That was a pretty clear entry. Tick chart, yes. Tick chart just looked a little bit wonky. So if you look here, we got this massive down candle. So I waited a little bit, but now we just got a massive green candle. It's because of the bad sleep, man. The hydration is clearly taken care of. I love how real you are. Thank you. I'm learning heaps. Thank you. Yeah, it's hard for me to fake it, so this is as real as it gets. And I proudly admit that I'm emotional because everybody's emotional. The key is, like I say, as long as your emotions don't make you break your rules, then you're fine. You can be emotional all you want, as long as you don't break your rules, which I am not doing. If anything, I'm being too strict right now. Man, the market's really starting to slow down now, too. Wow, I'm glad I wasn't in this trade because I would be rage quitting right now with this choppiness. Let's see if we sweep this low here. If we sweep this little low, then I might consider it. God dang. It looks like we want to break these lows here. But the closer we get to these lows, the more likely we break those too, so. Interesting. Lots of buying just came in. This is the weirdest looking tick chart right now. Just barcode. Big candle down, big candle back up. Now it looks like it's getting ready to break out. Pop. Yeah. So close, but so far. Took it on 150 and it's just chopping. Well, it's going good now. God dang it, man. I'm just trading so sloppy. But also price action is being weird. Like, usually you would take out these lows. Instead, we just barely reached them and then kept going. Let's see if this thing comes all the way back down like most of the trades. It's 10:40 a.m. Like I said, this seems like it should be the bottom of the day. So, you know, this thing could easily run back up to VWAP. What's up, Nick? Super weird PA. Yeah. This is what I've been talking about. It's like the zones lately, you get a nice move into the zone, nice move out of the zone, but then you just do this. You just chop. And that chop is so difficult for me because of the way that my risk management is, the way that I go to break even quickly. So what I don't want to see is the chop, because the chop will usually fake me out and then the market will go. So it's really annoying when we get that choppy price action. Show P&L on the day. It's really not that great. We're just small green day. Which like I've been saying, I'm tired of small green days, small red days. I'm trading big size compared to what I normally trade, and somehow my profits and losses are smaller. It is doing it again. Yep, I know, man. Oh, we're gonna go back up. Did you catch the open today? No. I rarely short, so. I'm gonna go get me some more coffee while this just chops around, does nothing. As he lost all week, always comes back to green cap. Nick, you must be from TikTok. I do it live every day. Can't really fake it. I'm green today, albeit barely, but I am green. And let me pull up the Take Profit Trader account. Here's one of the evals that I'm working on. So all my evals are linked. So if I take one trade on one, it takes it on the others as well. So this basically represents all my accounts. So I've not had a big red day in quite a while. Past few days have been just small green days, which is annoying. Apparently he's been trading since the diaper days. Yeah, trading since the womb. I had a laptop in the womb. Noob luck? Okay. Well, congrats on whoever took that long there. Nice job. I think it was you, Jose. Can you show a year's broker statement? No, I can't, because I started prop trading 4 months ago, so. And even if I did, nobody would believe me still, so. People like you would still comment the same thing. It's the same every day. Top 5 tips for new traders. Should we use indicators or pure price action? There are a select few indicators that are actually useful. And they're not necessarily indicators. For example, VWAP. VWAP is literally just calculating the average price of the session based on volume and price. So the more volume there is at a level, the more weighted it is in the calculation. That's why you see a flat VWAP here, and then once all the volume comes in, VWAP starts to move. So that's not really an indicator, that's more of a calculation, right? So it just tells you where the volume weighted average price is. These two bands here represent 2 standard deviations. So this is +2, this is -2, and it basically represents when you're overextended in either direction. So that's why you can see down in here you get some bounces every time we kind of go lower than 2 standard deviations. We usually get some relief, albeit yesterday we did not see that. Volume obviously is kind of an indicator, but not really. And then ATR, again, it's an indicator, but not really, because it's a calculation. It's the average true range. So you're just calculating what's the average move that a candle will make. So indicators that are based off of just like a simple calculation like that, I think are good. If you're starting to use an indicator like, I don't know, honestly, what, like 245 EMA, 32 EMA, 50 SMA. I mean, those are technically simple calculations, but you can change the numbers to whatever you want, basically, and make it fit. Have you taken any trades yet? Yes. Taken a few. Very small scalps all day. Nick, you don't have to watch. Nobody's forcing you to watch. I'm quite transparent. You're just raging over nothing. You're just raging to rage for the sake of raging. Back into this imbalance, back up to the VWAP. This is where it could be a viable area to look for potentially a short. I don't know if I will, but we'll see what the price action says. The market is moving quite slow. There's not as much volume now. This is when trading can get a little bit more tough. Chris just took some longs. All right. Good luck, good luck. Let's see if the market blesses you. I opened TikTok back up and it's literally all the same questions. What are you trading on? What are you trading? What's your strategy? I need to make like a Q&A or an FAQ, I mean, and just put it on the screen. Might go short if we get some selling pressure here. Which right now we're not. All right. Well, very low volume right now. Volume picking up a little tiny bit. Alright, now we're starting to see some more volume. It's looking like it's getting ready to move up, if I had to take a little guess. Yep. Up to that VWAP, which is also an order zone again. That's a monster candle. Boy, did I wish I was long here. Chris, what the hell are you saying? Another bearish order zone right here as well. This is a big area here, big bearish area. All these people in chat making bank while I'm out of buying power and just watching. Hey, that was me yesterday, man. It's this meme right here. Okay, what is this? Get off. Alright, whatever. The meme's not showing up. There goes that zone. Sorry guys. You gotta respect the zones. What weird price action today. We get this monster candle and then complete reversal. Same thing here. Monster candle down, complete reversal. This is a nice bounce here. Chris, was that a loss? Didn't you get long, like, down here? Oh, okay. I'm at break even right now. Alright, nice, nice, nice. Well, there may be another trade later today. We'll see. Ooh, Catnip took that short. Very nice, Catnip. Here's Catnip in the Discord taking that short. Beautiful. I missed it once again. By a few seconds. I may take a week break from streaming to see if I don't miss as many trades. We'll see, we'll see. Ooh, nice Jose, nice long. God dang, you guys are trading so good. Here's Jose's long. Bought down there, sold right at VWAP. Very nice. Yeah, I probably won't take a week break, but maybe I'll just like hide the chat or something. I don't know. The chat's fine today. It's just I don't know. Yeah, maybe even if the chat is fine, but maybe just like reading comments and stuff is distracting me. Maybe I just need to not read any comments, which would make for a boring stream, but I have been missing a lot of trades lately. Way too many. Yep, I open up TikTok once again. Look at these comments. You're too emotional, foo. You need a new model. That's what you need. Why'd you take so many trades? Take a year break from streaming, bro. Let's see your executions. You can't make this up. TikTok is just like the worst. Someone said, let's see your executions. They're literally on the screen. The difference between TikTok and YouTube is crazy. I find YouTube definitely has more serious traders. TikTok, it's just like brain rot ICT, TJR traders. Catnip, I hope you're at a break even to protect yourself here. It's up to you, obviously. I know I would be at a break even personally. But, you know, honestly, don't listen to me because I get a break even a lot and then it goes. What are your thoughts about TJR? 50-50. I think he made a lot of money selling courses and in crypto. I don't quite think he's made his money day trading. But maybe. Hey, check this out. I'm about to make TikTok rage. Ready? Look at this animation. Oh yeah. Let's go. Most of his trades are losses and suddenly big wins. Yeah, and the thing that's a little bit suspicious is that he collabs with a lot. Like, he's more of an influencer than a trader, I would say. He collabs with like gamblers. He collabs with like e-commerce guys. Like, I don't know. That seems pretty. Like, why? Why? I think he doesn't want to be a trader though. Like, I think he wants to be more of an influencer, which is fine. People say his broker pays him whenever someone takes a loss using his link. Ooh, that's another thing. Yeah, he promotes a weird broker, which is also kind of a red flag. We'll put the P&L on the screen. Just because we're doing nothing. May as well make it look prettier. Oh, man. Don't let them get you out of your element, Corey. Loving your stream, Corey. Appreciate your insight, man. W, Corey. Thank you. See, that's the difference between TikTok and every other platform. Every other platform, it's nothing but nice. Although YouTube, we did have some trolls a couple days ago, but that's because we hit the algorithm. Three break even today, Chris. Bollocks. It happens, man. I think, how many break evens did I have? 1. That's a loss. 2. That's a win. 3. 3 break evens for me today, 1 loser, and 2 winners. For a small green day. How many galaxies to full port? See, that's a good TikTok comment right there. Do you think it's better for multiple 50K funded copy trading than a larger account? I would say so because you get to diversify a little bit. You spread your risk across multiple accounts rather than one large account. And also the 50K accounts usually have better math, meaning like a 50K account, like let's say you buy a 300K account, right? Versus a 50K account. Your max drawdown on this 300K account is usually going to be like, I don't even know, what is the max drawdown on that? Let me check. Let me check Apex Trader. Because I have not purchased a 300K account. But for good reason. I'm about to show you why. If my frickin' website will load, jeez. Okay, you know what? Whatever. Anyways, with a 300K account, usually your drawdown is going to be 2 times, or God, it's going to be, okay, hold on. On a 300K account, your drawdown, or your profit target is usually going to be 2 times your max drawdown. Okay? Whereas on a 50K account, your profit target is usually going to be like 1.5 to 1.2 of your max drawdown. Okay, so like the ratio, basically on the 300K account, you need to make a lot more of a risk-adjusted return on your money to pass the challenge. Whereas on the 50K accounts, you need to make less on a risk-adjusted basis. So like on a 50K account, you need to make 3K and your drawdown is 2.5K. Whereas on like a 300K account, maybe you need to make 20K and your max drawdown is 10K. You see what I mean? It's like the ratio is much bigger. So it's just harder to pass, basically. So, you know, if you're a really good trader, go for it. But I think for most traders, just getting a few 50K accounts is the move. Don't know if you saw, but you could try no chat for the first hour after open and do open chat after for Q&A or FAQ. That's not a bad idea. First of all, thanks for all the content, really massive. I do have one question. When you draw your zones, what happens if price doesn't reach that zone? What is your strategy at that point? Yeah, my strategy at that point is just waiting, like Skull said. If there's no trade, then there's no trade. I only trade, at least for the most part, I only trade the zones. So if we're not in a zone, I can't trade it. At that point, it's just me randomly buying or selling. You gotta have a setup. Thoughts on meme coins? I've made 3K this week. My average hold time is 14 seconds. Yeah, I've heard meme coins can be very lucrative or total gambling. I don't really want to do, I totally would if it wasn't so, like, taxes with crypto, I don't understand at all. So if I made any money with meme coins, I'm sure the taxes would be just a complete nightmare. Just tracking all those transactions on meme coins, oh my god. I'd rather just not make the money. But also, meme coins don't seem to follow technical analysis from what I've seen. They are more so, you know, based off of people pumping them and dumping them, right? So it's kind of more random, I feel like. Like, there's no strategy. You just gotta kind of pick one that you think is gonna blow up and wait. I always thought maybe buying breakouts on meme coins might be a viable strategy, because you're always buying on when it's, you know, going up. But I have never tried that. Where do you buy your accounts? Mostly Take Profit Trader. That's my main prop firm that I use. I think they're really good. I think My Funded Futures is about to be better, honestly. So I'm probably gonna start trading My Funded Futures. But right now I'm trading Take Profit Trader. And if you want the best discounts, there are discounts in my bio. Code SimpleTrader. All the ones in my bio are the ones that I use. And probably the best. The only one that is not the best is Apex Trader, but the reason why I still promote them is because I think it's the best for beginners, because they get to try it out for really cheap. But man, this thing is just hopping around, please. Not seeing much opportunity right now. We're just back toward that VWAP. If we start breaking above VWAP, maybe we could see some opportunity. What about Top Step? I haven't used Top Step enough. I can't recommend them. But they sound good from what I've heard. Have you looked at Funded Next futures? I don't remember, but aren't they shady? Like, aren't they run by rug pullers or something? Hey, what's up, CRO? Grill? How's everyone doing? Small green day for me, once again. Freaking small green day. Barely moving the needle here. Oops. It's honestly impressive how many massive trades I've missed and how many small break-even trades I've hit. Like, God, man. What's your VWAP setup? It's very simple. It's VWAP up here, volume weighted average price, and then anchored it to the session, and that's it. Oh, and then upper band number 2 and lower band number 2. That's it. What did I say, guys? This was bottom of the day, it looks like. I mean, we may get another move lower towards the end of the day, but once you trade the NASDAQ long enough, you can kind of spot these things. You can see it in the volume. Look at the volume on the candle there. Like, it's bigger than almost all other candles. This is a pro tip. You usually get the most volume towards the end of a move. Most people think it's the other way around. They think you get a lot of volume at the beginning of the move. Nope. You get the most volume at the end of a move usually. Or at the market open, obviously. But if you see a random massive volume spike, it's usually right before price is going to reverse. And you can take a look right here. I mean, you see it here, you see it here. Okay, there's some little tiny high volume candles here. They all had a small bounce. But if you see a low volume candle, then you know, okay, I'm distracted and potentially missing a trade here. Not a lot of volume though, look. No volume, like, geez. Oh, but it's going. Volume is so booty cheeks. Yeah, I know, it's insane. Look at this, it's nothing. Now we're getting some because of this move. But man, trading the past couple days, it's been like the first 30 minutes of the day maybe you get some trades, and then it's just nothing. Chris is going short. Good luck, Chris. Hopefully not another break even. We're right at that VWAP. Usually I don't really like trading right at VWAP, because we can get very choppy. Fetty WAP related to VWAP. Fetty VWAP. $11:30, guys. It's gonna be slow as hell. There's no way we got 9 viewers on Kick right now. We do. That's random. Yeah. Yeah, Kick. Let's go, Kick. Shout out, Kick. That's the most viewers we've had on Kick. Chris, another break even. Oh my lord. No, no, it's not that Kick. It's not that Kick. I remember those days as well, though. You got a kick? What's your kick? And then they started using it for other things. All right, watch for shorts here, potentially. We're starting to see an increase in volume, increase in volatility. Something's going on over here. Welcome, Christian. Tempted to short, but I don't really like this price action. Very choppy. You can just tell by the candles there's no volume. Look at how weird those candles are. Dax Tuber, thank you for the rose. Sorry, I didn't see that earlier. See you, Timothy. Thank you for joining. See you next time. I think I'm going to try short here. It looks like it's getting ready for a drop, but could be a fake out. And it does indeed look to be a fake out. I'm going to just get out of that while I can. I just got a bad feeling about that. I'll re-enter if it starts looking good again. And it looks like my Apex accounts are glitching once again. This chop is crazy. My Apex account is saying that it's still open, despite me hitting flat in literally 5 times. It's freaking ridiculous, dude. Freaking ridiculous. Says I'm still short. They literally deserve to get sued. Not Apex, the software. Replicanto. It's like untradeable. Now I'm missing the short because I was dealing with a software issue, dude. You can't make this up. You can't make it up. That's why they deserve to be sued, because I'm sure people are losing actual hard-earned money because of stupid glitches. I will check my CPU. Let me see. My CPU is at 74%, 60%, 55%. Memory is at 50%. So it's not struggling too much. I think it's just because Replicanto is just not a great software. It's because I'm using a ratio, and I think it glitches because of that. So like if I take a trade, Replicanto will double that trade on my other accounts. And then if I sell a trade, it'll sell double on the other accounts. And I think it just glitches when you do that. I didn't have any issues when I was doing just like one ratio across all accounts. So like if I sell 5 contracts, then it sells 5 contracts on all accounts. By the way, Apex still says that I am short, and now I just had to buy. And then it said I was long. Oh my god, dude, it's so bad. It's so bad. And what is this chop, dude? My god. Trading has sucked the past few days. It's just so boring. You gotta wait until like 3 p.m. before you see any more price action. Look at the TikTok comments. Bro, how many entries? Blind man right there. Bro, you should be been done this morning. It gave nice trade to downside orb. Literally every time I open TikTok, it's just those comments. This looks like it's gonna sweep all these highs. I don't know how people complain about my entries. Like, this isn't that crazy of entries. Have you guys not seen Futures Scalper? That guy, Futures Scalper. He trades like freaking 500 trades a day. Like, how are people complaining about what? This is like maybe 8 trades. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 trades. I saw you, Falco. Falling for the rage bait? Yeah, I know. I know. The thing is, I don't like a lot of the time. It's not just rage bait. Like I think they actually believe what they're saying, which is why it makes me mad. Because it's like, how can you be so stupid? All right, let's see what happens here on these highs. They say that because everyone on the TikTok feed says max 2 trades a day. Yeah, that's just stupid. That's just stupid logic. That's if you just have no control over yourself. Then maybe you need some rule like that. But I trade when there's a setup. Whether the setup is in the morning, in the afternoon, doesn't matter. I take the trades when they're there. Some days I'll have only one day. Or some day I'll only have one trade. Some days I'll have 10 trades. That's just how it is. We didn't take out those highs. That's surprising. Are we actually going to start moving now is the question. No volume still. TikTok. I don't really read the TikTok comments. That's why people are asking me why I'm not responding to them. Sorry. For those that are saying it's lunch hour, this move here all happened during lunch hour. So just because it's lunch hour doesn't mean I won't trade. Like I said, it's all about the setup. If there's a setup, I'll take it. If there's not a setup, I won't take it. Doesn't matter what time, doesn't matter. I mean, I won't usually trade past, you know, market close, but Bobby said no volume because no one is allowed to trade anymore. They hit the 2 trade mark. Yep, looks like the hedge funds are done trading for the day. They got their 2 trades. All the professional traders have hit their 2 trades. They are done trading. There we go. There's a sweep there. Let's see how we react. This will likely be my last trade if I do take this. Just watching price action here, seeing for any signs of sellers. Starting to see price speed up. So there's definitely some trades coming in right now. It's just not really moving though. Alright, now it's looking like it's going to sweep these highs like that. You know what? Let me try this. That's probably going to bite me in the butt trying to short early like that, but let's see. Oh my god, I'm taking the trade. God dang it. Okay, 1 second. I took the trade on the wrong account. Well, you know what? Maybe now I'll hold off. Oof. That actually saved me. I knew I was rushing that trade. Alright, a lot of volume here. Not seeing the best selling. Yeah, there's not a lot of selling going on right now. Alright, well, not sure there's any trade for me now. What's up, Falco? Yes, I have heard that they're moving the pattern day trader balance down, which is pretty interesting. That's a good thing, I would say. I mean, probably not a good thing for most people, but man, this market, boring, boring, boring. Oh, let me let my dog in. No. It's hot. Hot in here. Okay, dude. This happens every freaking time that I leave the desk. How? How does this happen every time? Every time I leave. Every time. But I'm open. I'm open to this because it means that we get some more movement. By the way, who said that people aren't trading during lunch? you can get moves. All right. Well, that's a lot of volatility now. So now there's more opportunity for trades. Just got to kind of let it settle down. It happened because you're not replying to me on TikTok. Listen, TikTok sucks. What can I say? Crude oil inventories. Is that why this market's moving? Look, I opened TikTok. What is it? Maybe it's because you're trading blind. Looks like a bunch of wasted mental capital today. That's why I don't read TikTok. That's literally every time I open TikTok, there's just comments like that. All right, took out those highs. Looks like we're getting a little bit of a rejection. Ooh, wow. That was actually a pretty nasty order zone. Bearish order zone. US and EU close in on 15% tariff deal. That is why the market's doing this. See if we can catch a bounce maybe. Look, I just opened TikTok again. You got no clue what you're doing. Every time. I'm just not going to read TikTok. It's pointless. I'm glad you're finding enjoyment, Skull. Alright, so tariff news is why we're seeing this massive spike. Took out the highs into a nice little order zone there. I'm laughing because the night and day difference between the chats. I know. I may just want to not tell TikTok about the other chats because then we'll just start mixing them. And then I'll just have no escape. Oh, I need a pee really bad. But Lord knows, if I move from this chair, the market's gonna explode down here and then explode all the way back up to highs. God, I really need to pee though. Nice sweep of the lows there. And maybe all we get. Let's see. Oh my god, I need to pee. 2 cups of coffee will do that. Oh god, my bladder hurts. I may not be able to hold it in, guys. All this coffee is hitting me all at once. And I just know, the second I leave, this is gonna move. Okay, I might just run over there since we're going up right now. Go. Come on in. Okay, thank God. What's up, Gaia? Come up here. Come up here. No? I did wash my hands, guys. Look, can you see the water?
You're so cute. You're so cute. You're so cute.
Trading overtime today. This is looking like a textbook setup. The only thing I don't like is how small that demand zone is. Let's see if we can get one more trade today. Not sure if we will, but we definitely can. It's definitely not impossible. Not a brag, but I made $25 while he went to the bathroom. Nice. You must have went long on the sweep of these lows, huh? Not a bad trade. Not a bad trade. I was tempted to do the same, but it's not my setup. I'm tempted to just even put a limit order down there in case it happens quickly. I might just do that and then cancel it if we're not moving that quick. My new strategy is enter and then go straight to the toilet. 75% win rate. Yeah, I should literally just enter trades and then leave, because then the market will move. Well, we're just moving back up now. Came up, filled the imbalance. Yeah. Took out the highs. It was actually an order zone as well. Would have been a nice quick short. Oh my god, dude. I don't want to be here anymore. I just want to leave. But there is a chance that we get this trade. So I'm going to be patient. I mean, if we go back up to highs, then I might just call it, but we'll see. What time is your live trading sessions? 9:30 EST. You can trick the market. Leave, but use your phone. Use your phone to move stop loss. You can't trick the market, man. If I use my phone, the market will know, and somehow, some way, everything will go wrong. I'm hoping we just get this massive candle down and wick my entry and then wick all the way back up. That would be the ideal situation, but that is just a dream. That don't sound like strategy. I mean, it is my strategy, just usually I don't use limit orders like this. This is just because there's a lot of volatility right now, so there is the chance, small, but there is the chance that it happens so quickly that I'm not even able to, like this. Let's see if it does it. No. You gonna go? Not sure this is happening quite quickly enough. Yeah, I'm gonna cancel that market order and just wait manually. Manual breathing. Oh my lord. Let's see. Oh, that's moving quick. That is moving quick. This may be a quick stop out. Come on. Just a little more. Come on, come on, come on. Nice. Not so nice. Can't make up its mind. Cannot make up its mind right now. Big push. Big push. Big push. Okay. Come on, man. That's not good. I just saw a ton of selling come in. Do we give it some room? Do we give it some... Okay. Dude, I'm so tired of this market. It's just nothing but break-evens and chop. It's so disappointing to trade. And there goes my Apex account saying that I'm still in a trade. Beautiful. I love glitches. Amazing software. Really great. And then right back up it goes, man. God, dude. This market's killing me. This market is killing me. Not sure how I'm down $15 on that one account. Yeah, it's probably gonna run now. This is literally the story of my life for the past week. It's just like break even and then run. Alright, do we take this sweep here? This is just such an awkward trade now. You got this massive bearish candle, this tiny little consolidation candle, and now we're just getting these little tiny consolidation candles after that. So it's like this thing could easily just dump another, you know, 40 points. It's just been so much harder than usual. The price action in these zones is just really hard. Oh my god, this is what happens when TikTok people come into the comments. Like, look at this tick chart. It's just very weird price action. Just very wiki, all over the place. Let's see if we can get a sweep of this low into that area. This is the only, I think this is the only zone left before it's kind of just, all right, let's see what happens here. Ah, that's not a good close. Definitely got in this too early. And I will pay the price. Oh my god, dude. This is absurd. This is actually crazy. It's gonna run now. I just got bottom ticked. Dude. How does this keep happening? Wow. 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 I know, Jeff, I know. But the reason why I'm so tilted is because the last few days has just been nothing but this. Nothing but, like, just missing the great trades and then getting caught too early on the losing trades, and then price will turn around. It's just really frustrating. Super frustrating. I need to start recording my tick chart, because I think I'm noticing a pattern on this tick chart. Like every time, when I get swept out of a trade, when I get bottom ticked, it does the same thing every time, which is a massive acceleration, kind of like a blow off bottom type of move. Pause. Wow, dude, this market is just relentless. It's just like these zones are just getting chopped to death. Honestly, it's way easier to short. Like, I may just start shorting. The shorts up here worked. The shorts right here worked. And then the longs, they just get chopped. And yet, I think we're still moving higher on the overall time frames. Like, look at this. We're in a clear uptrend on the daily chart. But shorts are somehow easier than longs lately. Dude, yeah, it's shorting or buying is just so difficult right now. Just getting wrecked, dude. Just getting wrecked. Only down 192 on the main account. Not a big losing day by any means, but wow, is it a frustrating day. This week has been one of the worst trading weeks since I've started. As far as like just pure sloppy trading. Just like literally garbage trading. Just garbage. And this is a zone right here that looks pretty good, but I did not realize it was there until a couple seconds ago. This is just terrible trading on my part. This is really annoying. I'm literally getting stopped out bottom tick every single trade, and then it reverses. Break even, stopped out bottom tick, reverse, break, or bot, stopped out basically at the bottom, reverse. Like, it's just terrible trading. Great. Great. Thank you, Take Profit Trader, for signing me out. That's really nice. Yeah. Down 192, down 280, 287, 295. I don't know how this one account is 295. It should be more than that, but These Apex accounts are down for 400. Look, like what? What is this move? Look, massive down candle, massive up candle. Like it's just been super hard to trade. Price wants to go one way and then it goes the other way. Blah, 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 blah. All right, I'm done complaining. The TikTok comments is fire. Oh yeah, I'm sure they're having a insane time right now. They're all master traders. Falco, you're kind of annoying me. Don't be annoying. Well, I might have to call it here. Despite the red day, the first red day I've had in probably a week, 2 weeks. But the reason why I'm super upset, even though it's not a big red day, is because these should not be red days, and they shouldn't be small green days either. They should be much better days than what I'm getting. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's get it back to green. Hey, I'll try. I'm trying. I don't really see a great setup. I mean, the market is just like, this is like meme coin level pump and dump. You know what I mean? Like, this is tough to trade. Just catching this as it just tanks. It's like, this is the US stock market and we're seeing middle of the day pumps and dumps.
Gaia. What's up, girl? You're so cute.
Oh my god, Kaya. What do you want? What? 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 Get. What do you want? I'll mute it in case she barks again. All right. I've hidden the comments. I'm not reading the comments anymore. Just so you know. Just so I can try to focus, because I think I'm getting a little distracted from everything. I'm gonna trade alone. How I normally trade. Let's see if I can lock in here with no distractions. I'm tired of locking in though. Tired, man. Tired of having to lock in. I just want it to be simple. I gotta fight for these green days, man. And then they're barely green. Lately. Remember that one stream where it was like back to back to back wins? I miss those days. We're just back to 0 volume now. I've said so many times that I hide executions because it clutters the screen. I think I'm just going to stop reading comments altogether. It's not even like, it's not fun. It's supposed to be fun. Streaming is supposed to be fun. It's not fun. Too many Oop, can't say that word on TikTok. Maybe I'll make it just exclusive Discord. You can only chat in Discord. That way it'll put a barrier on everything. This price action, dude, it's so bad. You just get chop, massive move, chop. And no volume either. Yeah, this is moving like a meme coin. That's what I was saying. Like, just God, it's so frustrating. I miss a week ago when the market actually moved like a normal market. Had nice trends, nice pullbacks, respected levels, and now you just get freaking fart coin over here. This up here, though, was a short, a nice short. It was an order zone. I just didn't take it. But it was a classic order zone. I just don't think anyone would have expected price to literally pump and dump all the way back down. The Futures Pro. Just go back and watch the streams. If you think I need help, just go back and watch the streams. You can see that I have a very consistent track record. I show it all the time. Nobody needs your help. In fact, now he's gone. Falco, you too. You're annoying me. It's Crash Out. It's Crash Out Wednesday. Get out of here. I ain't dealing with it. I can deal with it on green days. But on a red day, annoying red day like today, zero tolerance policy. For everyone saying it's an easy day, it's an easy day for your strategy, maybe. Now it's just us two again. Yeah, Skull. This guy should not sell courses. He is so horrible. Here I go again. Okay, here's one past account. It's glitched. I don't know why, but this green arrow here, watch it closely. This green line, 50,000 up to 53,000. Consistent over 33 days. Okay. Let's go to another one. Let's go to my most recent account. 50,000 at 50,652. Just started that account. Let's go to another account. Where is it? Here's another account. 50,000, consistently up 51,000. So am I that horrible? I don't know. Don't think so. I think I'm doing pretty good. It's just absolute brain rot traders that think one red day is yeah, look at this comment. This is the brain rot that I'm talking about. Bro, it took you 33 days to pass an eval? Look, multiple comments. Look at this. 33 days laughing. It took you 33 days. Dude, the trading community is so cooked. It's actually ridiculous. You guys literally deserve to get scammed. I said it's Crash Out Wednesday. You guys are so brain rotted. You deserve to get scammed. Go buy your evals, go gamble them away, go make your mommy and daddy guru traders lots of commissions because you were brainwashed into thinking that you gamble your evals because that's the right way of doing it. So it takes you 2 days you go and buy your little Apex account that costs $33, and then once you pass it in 1 day because you full port it like an absolute idiot, then you pay that $140 activation fee, making it one of the most expensive accounts that you can possibly buy out of all the prop firms, and then they won't pay you out once you finally blow 10 accounts once you finally blow 10 evals just to get one actual funded account. Then you pay $140 for that account, and then you don't even get paid out because you're trading like an absolute idiot. Go and do that. Don't watch the stream. Go and do that. Go get scammed. Go lose all your money. Doesn't affect me. God, dude, trading community is so dumb. It's so dumb. I can't handle it. It's so dumb, it actually hurts me. You could have a record Green Day, TikTok will still go, bro, is that all? Yeah, dude. It's so bad. And they're still going, dude. They're absolute just brain rot. I just showed my track record. I just showed my track record, and there's still comments that are just trolling. Social media in general, I call it anti-social media. Yeah. By the way, 98% of traders fail evals. 98. I've taken 5 evals and I've passed, or no, I've passed 2 evals out of 3 that I've actually used this strategy on. You're in that 99%. Like I just showed my past account. I don't. Skull. Corey, your stream and chat made me download TikTok, and my god, the chat there is wild. Dude, it's like another planet. Oh my god, dude. TikTok's crazy. When are you gonna understand you're getting rage baited? Hey man, views are up. Views are way up. That's why. At least the views are up. My account might be down today, but the views are up. Falco, I'm not making you a moderator. You were literally talking trash. I literally banned Falco from YouTube. And then he's asking to be a moderator. You got yourself banned. I'm gonna jump, I'm done. Alright, see you, Jimmy. Hopefully you had a good day. Morning, Levy. Captain Levi. Well, Marcus not doing anything. I'm probably gonna have to leave. There's nothing to do here. It's just no movement. We had our little fart coin pump and dump, and now we're just trading sideways. All right, I think I'm gonna end it with first red day in about a week, I think. Here's the final P&L, down 192 on the main account. That's easily manageable. 287 on the second take profit trader account, which is a little bit painful, and then 295. These three are Apex accounts. So those trade double whatever I trade on this account. That's why it's a much bigger day on those. But usually when I have a green day, these will also be much bigger, so it balances out. AOT reference the GOAT. Yes, AOT reference. So yeah, first red day in a minute. It's been very frustrating price action the past couple days, for my strategy at least. And I know all the hindsight gods are doing very well, but this is what real trading looks like. This is what real live trading looks like. Maybe we should do like get a viewer that's talking trash to get on and start trading live. I can co-host, start trading live, and see how they do. All right, guys. If you're not in the free Discord, join up the free Discord. Get Falco. If you're not in the free Discord, join up the free Discord. If you haven't watched the free bootcamp, feel free to do that. It's free. I know today was a red day, but like I said, this is the first red day in probably over a week. Usually trade much better than this, but lately this week, mostly this week, it's been just small green days and now a little bit of a red day. But I'm sure we'll be back as we always do. We always come back. Don't forget it. So we will be back tomorrow. Ready, Freddy. All right. See you guys.